It's breakfast time.
Morning is upon us.
The shake up, and wake up breakfast.
6 to 9
With Brent Meder. This is AFM Radio.
It is indeed AFM Radio, and every now and then a song comes along that grabs your attention from the very first listen. And this morning we're talking about Say So, a brand new collaboration between rising South African artist Liam Cova and Chane B. It's a powerful, uplifting anthem about faith, resilience, and standing strong through life's challenges, carrying the message that the battle is already won. The song was produced by renowned South African hitmaker Mr. Mullum and mastered by Grammy-winning engineer Randy Merrill, whose credits include artists such as Taylor Swift, yeah, my friends, and Adele. One half of this exciting collaboration joins us on the line this morning. He's the winner of the 2025 Barleycorn Songwriting Competition, and he's been making waves with his music, and he's here to tell us all about Say So. Liam Cova, welcome to AFM Radio.
Good day, Brent.
Good morning.
to be here.
All right, let's just relax here before we get into the music. We like to ask the important questions first on this show. It is Tuesday morning, so be honest. How many cups of coffee have we had so far?
I haven't had my coffee yet. I actually take my coffee with lunch usually, so...
Good answer. That's safe answer, actually. Because, look, let's be honest. The reason I ask is because musicians and radio presenters have a long-standing relationship with caffeine. It keeps us on the go. Right.
Definitely.
Liam, for listeners who may be hearing your name for the first time, tell us a little about yourself and how your journey into music began.
So I started, I think I would think that as most musicians started in the church. My journey began in the church where both my parents were very much involved in church activities. And then me and my brother were involved in the Sunday school choir. And then later on in the grown-ups choir and the orchestra. And I think it really all kicked off where myself and my brother, we picked up the guitar in primary school. And that is where we started cultivating our own taste in music and started exploring different types of music from an early age. And that is where I myself started listening to my own music, and then own music taste is when I got into high school and university. And yes, just playing in my room alone, singing in the shower is what it's been for quite a few years. And then in university, starting to play in public spaces with my friends, and started just singing together, jamming together. And yes, I think throughout the years I've had different fleeting passions, but music is definitely one of them that stayed. And I decided to give it a try after graduating in science. I decided to give myself a year in music because I knew it's something I always wanted to do. And knowing that I had the backup of science, I thought it was definitely possible to give it a try.
Interesting, singing in the shower. Why does everybody sing in the shower? Is it acoustics? Or do we just think we sound so much better?
I think a bit of, yes, it was that. And there was actually another reason for me. So back in high school, I found myself, I'm not too sure if it is like that with many people, but always experiencing, those shower thoughts. So for me, oftentimes those shower thoughts would come down to be negative things, and I found that singing was a good means to drown out those thoughts. So that's actually how it started for me, I'd say. And then after a while, I just found this new passion of mine.
And talk about your passion. Can you remember the exact moment when you thought, "This is it. Music is what I want to do"?
So it's something that I've thought for a while, that I've known for a while. I've always played around on this silly app on my phone that allows you to make music. I've played around on it for a few years, and that was because I knew that I always wanted to try to make my own music. That's just from always listening to music with, I think, a different ear, because I think a lot of people listen to music to enjoy it. But after a few years, at a certain age, I realized that I was listening to music to really just pick it apart and to analyze it, to understand why does this sound good and why did the artist decide to put that lyric into the song, and I realized that this is something I actually would love to do if I ever got the chance to.
And then you've got your science degree, and then you thought, well, let's go for it, eh?
Yes. Like I said, like throughout all my fleeting passions throughout the years, so I've had a lot of different passions throughout the years. I wanted to try different things. At some point, just after completing matric, I actually wanted to join the Air Force and become a pilot. And from that, it went into science. And then from science, obviously, it went into music somehow. But yes, I know that music is one of the things that I've liked for the longest of times. And it's one of the passions that hasn't gone away, and it hasn't been swapped out with something else.
Right, so it's quite a journey. And if you had become a pilot, you could have been hitting those high notes, eh? Right,
Definitely.
let's talk about the new single. Let's get serious. Let's talk about the new single. So, Say So is packed with positivity, faith, and encouragement. Now, tell us the story behind the song and what inspired it.
So I was approached by Chane with the idea of the song. She had quite a few of the ideas of the song down already, and she asked me to add to it. So when she gave it to me, it was more or less a melody. And the melody struck me as a song about being confident, and a song about being bold in your faith. So inspired by that feeling, I decided to write my lyrics around the theme that is spiritual victory and confidence in spiritual victory. So the song is about, it serves as a reminder to Christians that the battle has already been won long ago. I know that nowadays it often feels like evil is winning the battle, whether it be in the world or whether it be in your heart. But we are often to remind ourselves that the battle has already been won through Jesus Christ, and that sometimes just realizing that we would overcome our battles.
The message actually feels incredibly relevant right now, because a lot of people are facing uncertainty and challenges nowadays.
Definitely. And like I said, like in the world today, especially to Christians, it oftentimes it seems like, yes, Christianity is not relevant anymore, and the message and the gospel is not relevant. I mean, it often seems as if the battle has been won by darkness already, but we often forget that it says in the Bible that the battle has been won, and that we have no reason to fear.
Good words. I love it. I absolutely love that one. And your collaboration with Chane B, you mentioned she approached you with a melody. Was it a carefully planned musical partnership, or one of those moments where everything just clicked naturally?
So it was definitely one of those moments where things just kicked off naturally. I've been following Shane's work for quite a while, and she's been following mine before we reached out to each other. And I really enjoyed listening to her music. I resonated with the messages she would aim to spread through her music, and I felt that it was just natural when she reached out to me for the first time. And I was like, yes, I think this would work out pretty well. And when she approached me with the melody, it was just very much easygoing. We sort of added ideas from that, and each of the ideas each of us resonated with the other. So I thought it was quite natural.
Fantastic. Now, every song, Liam, has a story behind it. Every music has a story behind it. Now, was there a funny moment, or maybe a recording mishap, or unexpected challenge while putting Say So together?
I'd say so. I'd say so. Excuse the pun.
Love it. Yeah, I love it. You're on breakfast radio. That pun's all allowed. They encouraged, actually. We encouraged them, actually.
Yes, I'm a fan of a good pun. So I'd say that there was one key unexpected change in the song, and that was between the sort of bouncing ideas off each other and before getting into studio, and once getting into studio, it was a different thing. I think, especially for the rhythm of the song has had a completely different rhythm before we got into the studio and recorded those guitar parts. It was more of I'd say a pop sort of more jumpy rhythm, But as soon as we got into studio, we figured out that for the tempo and for the melody of the song, there was a more of a, how can I say, a hard beat or a simpler beat sort of for the song that came up, and that changed the song completely, and it gave it its distinct sort of Adele feel, I'd say, and Alex Warren feel that it has today.
Now let's talk about some serious credentials. Mr. Mullen produced the track, and Grammy-winning engineer Randy Merrill handled the mastering. Very important part of putting together a track. That's a pretty impressive team. What was it like hearing your music come back after being worked on by people at that level? You still there, Liam? Looks like we've lost Liam. Okay. Hello, Liam? No, it looks like we've lost him. Okay, I'll tell you what, I'm going to play their song, Hey So, from Liam and Chane, and I'll try and get Liam back on the line.
Say it twice, look him dead in the eye, tell him that the deed is done. Say it twice, say it right, you can bet it on your life, as sure as the old rising sun. Say so, never let go, don't recall every fall, for he took the fall for you long ago. Say when, never say if, we are already in depths of an endless love. Though darkness overcomes, tell it to retreat. Tell them to give it up, give it up, give it up every stick and stone. Though they may think we bleed, want you to bleed it out, bleed it out, bleed it out for a victory.
Chane and Say So. And thank you so much, Liam. We seem to have lost him. I'm trying to get him back on the phone and we've not been very successful. But, it's always exciting to support a local talent, especially when the music carries such a positive and uplifting message. This was produced by Mr. Mullen, featuring Chane B and Liam Cova, and packed with hope, faith, and encouragement. That was Say So on AFM Radio.
I ordered a mug that said World's Best Mom. It arrived saying World's Beast Mom. She laughed. I cried. Get your gifts made with care and no spelling disasters. YMP Branded Gifting creates personalized treasures for every occasion. ympbrandedgifting.co.za. Because every gift should feel like forever.
We are AFM Radio, and that was an interview with Liam Cova with their brand new song, Say So. Honey Drip is up next with A Sea of Love.
Do you remember when we met? That's the day I knew you were my pet. I want to tell you how much I love you. Come with me, my love, to the sea of love. I want to tell you just how much I love you. Come with me to the sea. You